Hello and welcome to episode number 47 of WITM, in which the Beast Incarnate, Brock Lesnar, is going to defend his Universal title against the hardcore icon and straight edge super vegan Andrew. Andrew told Corey before Money in the Bank began that he is going to become Universal Champion tonight and show the authority and the world what a true fighting champion looks like. Alright, so here we go. The Beast Incarnate Brock Lesnar defends his Universal title against Andrew. Unfortunately, since they added this dumb thing where you cannot edit the card once you start the show, Brock Lesnar will not be accompanied by Paul Heyman. So it's just going to be one-on-one, Brock Lesnar versus Andrew. Universal title on the line. Let's go.
We got one-on-one action coming your way next, King. It's the best. We have a real fan favorite in a match for the record books. Oh, man. I can't wait to see these two go at it. Money, 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 money. Money.
The following champion versus champion contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the WWE Raw Universal Championship.
Action that is set to take place just moments from now. Yeah, this is going to be a great one. The fans have been demanding this one-on-one contest, and here it is.
We roll the dice and we play your game. We complicate, show us the way. Before it's too late and the whole thing breaks. We have a name, we all create. Everything else from mistakes we made. We'll make a change, we'll concentrate before we suffocate. Can't hold this in and keep it quiet any longer. We're falling in and now this feeling's getting stronger. Take my breath away.
Introducing the challenger from Grand Rapids, Michigan, weighing in at 165 pounds, he is the WWE Cruiserweight Champion, Andrew. Introducing the champion from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 286 pounds, he is the WWE Raw Universal Champion, Brock Lesnar.
In a few seconds, the wait is over, and we will finally get this match underway.
All right, here we go. These two men met at Payback in a triple threat that involved the Universal Champion, Bray Wyatt. It only took Brock Lesnar mere moments to take Bray Wyatt to Suplex City and become the Universal Champion. Now, Andrew, who took their own decision, and Brock Lesnar meet one-on-one. And these two men have definite history. Two big names from ECW. Twice Brock Lesnar shattered the ribs of Andrew, not forcing Andrew out of action, but keeping him in a lot of pain and injured for a while. Did keep him off of ECW and relegate him to only Velocity for a while. That did become somewhat of a blessing in disguise for Andrew. It was at that time that Andrew became the Cruiserweight Champion, a title that he still holds. Speaking of the Cruiserweight Championship, I can announce now we do not have room on this Money in the Bank card for the Cruiserweight Championship match, but Andrew will defend his Cruiserweight Championship in the debut edition of 205 Live. I've not decided. I'm not sure who the opponent is yet or the stipulation, but I can confirm Andrew will defend the Cruiserweight Championship in the debut edition of 205 Live.
You know, on top of the raw power of Brock Lesnar that you mentioned, his technique.
All right, now to the match. Lesnar looking to take Andrew to Suplex City. Suplex by Lesnar.
Forget about it. He gets out of trouble there.
Reversal by Andrew with an elbow. Gets behind Lesnar and catches the leg to take him down. Stomp to the knee. Punch the head of Lesnar. Andrew soaking up the cheers of the WWE Universe. That opens him up for a suplex. Now Lesnar, the Kimura locked in. Andrew, I believe, caught a rope and was able to break that pretty quickly. DDT by Andrew. Again, soaking up the cheers of the WWE Universe. Irish whip into the corner. Turns Lesnar around into the corner. Clothesline, or rather bulldog. Andrew goes for cover. Do we have a new Universal Champion? No, Lesnar powers out at 2, and Andrew thought that would put Lesnar away, but this match continues. Punch to the back of Lesnar. Neck breaker. Andrew to the apron, but Lesnar is able to evade. Heavy punches by Lesnar. The crowd getting behind Brock Lesnar, chanting Suplex City, and a suplex they will get. And now Lesnar looking for the F5. This move has shattered the ribs of Andrew in the past. And Andrew knows that and is able to reverse.
Man, these are powerful shots to Brock Lesnar. I don't know how his equilibrium is not seriously impaired.
Reversal by Lesnar with a power slam. Stomp to the chest of Andrew. Ground elbow strikes. Busts Andrew open. Of course, we've seen Andrew reinvigorated and by his own blood in the past. Will he do the same and become Universal Champion? Powerbomb by Lesnar, followed by attack to the elbows. Now working that bloodied head of Andrew. Stomp to the arm. Power slam. Lesnar comes off the ropes. Axe handle. Stomp to the chest. And submission locked in. But Andrew's able to break the hold with his knee. Andrew was thinking flatline, but these two men know each other so well, each reversing the other's finisher. Lesnar reverses the flatline. Andrew targeting the leg. Goes for cover. Are we going to have a new Universal Champion? No, Lesnar powers out at 2.
Right, this guy's resilient. He's not even beat down yet.
Ground elbow strikes. And now Lesnar's busted open. And now this looks like an old ECW clash between these two men. Both men busted open. Andrew looking to take flight. Frog splash connects.
The champ on the defensive now.
Stomp to the chest.
I wonder if he can recover from this. Well, this might finally be where one of these guys
Mounted punches to the bloodied head of Lesnar.
didn't anticipate this match being as closely contested.
Goes for cover.
Will this be enough? Hang on. And the shoulders up
And Lesnar powers out at 2.
That's all that matters. After the amount of punishment he's
Headbutt.
it's simply amazing that he's
Chop
still in this
block.
one.
Stomp to the back. Again with the mounted punches.
A move like that's low. It's appalling if you ask me. Totally disrespectful.
Stomp to the arm.
When he sees the belt, he likes to hit below it.
Submission locked in. Working that bloodied head of Lesnar, center of the ring. And reversal by Lesnar. Crowd game behind Lesnar again, chanting Suplex City. And a suplex they will get. Look at the blood just cut, almost completely covering the face of Lesnar. But he doesn't care. He's going to take Andrew to Suplex City. The triple suplexes. Now working the arm. And now again he'll look for that F5.
It is just awesome. Wait, is he still conscious? Man, that looked bad.
And that will connect as Lesnar going to retain his Universal Championship.
It could be over here. Yeah, maybe. 2. Dug down deep.
No, that looked like a 3 count to me. It looked like a 3 count to Lesnar as well, but the referee says no. Andrew powered out. This match continues, so now here comes another F5. And this time we'll go right into the cover. And this time Andrew powers out at 2.5. 2 F5s in a row, and Andrew still powers out. Even the legendary Undertaker could not do that, and we saw that in his legendary WrestleMania streak. Reversal by Lesnar. Nice reversal there by Andrew. Reverse DDT. A stomp. Big punch to the bloodied head of Lesnar. Now Andrew's looking for the flatline. This connects. We may have a new Universal Champion. That will connect. Do we have a new Universal Champion? We do. Andrew has defeated Brock Lesnar, and Andrew is now the Universal Champion. And you know, somewhere backstage, Stephanie McMahon is screaming her lungs out right now, as Andrew is the Universal Champion in the face of Monday Night Raw.
What makes all of us hate? We're all the same. We roll the dice and we play your game. We
Here are your winners,
show us the way. Always
champion,
whole thing great. We have a name. We all create. Everything else from the mistakes we made. We'll make a change. We'll concentrate. Before we stop. I can't believe it.
There's a new champion in the WWE. What a match that was, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for joining us.
Alright, so Andrew has defeated the Beast Incarnate. Andrew is the Universal Champion. He said he will show the world and the authority what a true fighting champion looks like.
Time to get paid. Now it's time for the Money in the Bank main event. Don't go anywhere in a match that is sure to not disappoint.
But now 6 men from Monday Night Raw will compete in a 6-man Money in the Bank ladder match for a future Universal title opportunity. And of course, you know that whoever wins this match, Stephanie is going to try to coax into cashing in that Money in the Bank briefcase as soon as possible. Possibly as soon as this upcoming Monday Night Raw in just 24 hours. So that will be a definite storyline to look out for. And who is going to be Mr. Money in the Bank? It is going to be the face that runs the place, John Cena. Could the Authority coax Cena into cashing in his Universal Championship opportunity as soon as possible? That is a storyline that we will be keeping an eye on. Alright, so this Money in the Bank, we saw a new WWE Champion crown, Finn Balor. We saw Becky Lynch guarantee herself a SmackDown title shot in a stipulation of her choosing at SummerSlam. We saw Enzo and Cass become Raw Tag Team Champions. They become the first tag team to hold a main roster tag title and the NXT tag title simultaneously. We saw Zack Ryder become the new United States champion. Corey successfully retained the Intercontinental title. Andrew become Universal champion. And John Cena become Mr. Money in the Bank. Alright, so that is going to do it for the second round of DVDs. In the third package. So this package contains a lot of action. We had trying to remember what we had Over the Limit for SmackDown. We had Payback for Raw. We had NXT TakeOver the End, and we had Money in the Bank. And the following package, we will have Capital Punishment for Raw. That's in just 2 weeks. Then in 5 weeks we have Battleground for SmackDown, and then we officially will be on the road to SummerSlam in August, as we will have one of the biggest NXT events of the year, NXT TakeOver Brooklyn, and then SummerSlam. So the next package, Capital Punishment Raw, Battleground SmackDown, NXT TakeOver Brooklyn NXT, and SummerSlam for Raw and SmackDown. And Velocity, and of course Velocity will be on Capital Punishment as well in 2 weeks. Alright, so the big storylines going into the third package. Andrew is now Universal Champion. What does that mean? Andrew said to Corey, I will show the world what the true definition of a fighting champion is. What exactly does that mean? How will the Authority, specifically Stephanie McMahon, the COO of Raw, react to Andrew being the Universal Champion? And look at Andrew's stats. How about an honor? Godly overall there. 103. Andrew is better than a perfect superstar. 103 out of a possible 100 is Andrew's overall. So, what will the fallout of Andrew becoming Universal Champion be? How will the Authority react? And will they be able to successfully talk John Cena into cashing in his Universal Championship opportunity as soon as possible? The one other time in history we saw John Cena hold the Money in the Bank briefcase was in real life, where he told CM Punk in advance, you have 1 week to prepare for a WWE Championship match, and then John Cena would go on to become the first person to unsuccessfully cash in their Money in the Bank briefcase. Corey is still Intercontinental Champion. So, what will the fallout from that be? Serena, the new NXT Women's Champion. Who will be her next opponent? Will Anna be able to find her way out of NXT and back onto the main roster? How soon will Serena find her way onto the main roster? After coming up just barely short in her opportunity to go to the main roster and get a main roster title shot. And also, the era of Velocity is over. The era of 205 Live starts in our third package, and Andrew will defend that Cruiserweight title. Let's take a look at who will likely be his opponent. Currently, the number one contender is the WWE Champion Finn Balor. So we could see. So we don't know for sure yet who his opponent will be. It could be multiple opponents. But as of right now, Finn Balor, the number one contender to the Cruiserweight title. So we could see Andrew versus Finn Balor, or a combination of Andrew and any of those 5 men you see at the top of those rankings there. Finn Balor, the WWE Champion, the NXT Champion Oni Lorcan, Ariya Daivari, Brian Kendrick, the real-life Cruiserweight Champion, and Hideo Itami, Andrew's rival and the former NXT Champion. Alright, so that's going to do it for episode 47 and this package of DVDs, episode 48. Will likely be a Raw match featuring Andrew, his first as Universal Champion. What will be the fallout from Andrew becoming Universal Champion? How will the Authority react? Will the fallout from Corey being Intercontinental Champion be? From Serena becoming NXT Women's Champion? From Anna being demoted to NXT? And from Velocity becoming 205 Live? All those questions and more will be answered in the third package of DVDs. I hope you enjoyed the second one. And until that third package in episode 48, this is Corey, signing off.